Hi guys, this is Race on Way. This is a new series that I'm bringing, which is JoJo. This will be what if Deku had Crazy Diamond, from the main character of JoJo Part 4. First thing first, Crazy Diamond is a stand, not a quirk. Now how this works, he'll be part of the Joestar family. Crazy Diamond's ability is Restoration. This ability is resetting something back to a previous point. If I had to describe how this ability works in My Hero, just think of Aries' quirk and how it works. Just think about that coming from the stand, but it doesn't work against diseases or anything that's been erased. And for another thing, he cannot use his stance ability on himself. When Deku was 4 years old, when he was playing with his other classmates, Deku started sneezing. The teacher came out to check on him, seeing that he has a fever. They probably chalked it up to being a cold since how cold it is outside. We cut to nighttime. We see Deku playing with his toys, getting ready to go to bed, but in the process, he's coughing a lot and falls on the floor. Inko sees this and tries to take him to the hospital, but it's a blizzard outside, but she goes out anyway. She takes him to the nearest hospital, which is an hour away from him. 30 minutes into the ride, their car gets stuck. Their car is stuck in the snow, but a man with pitch black messy hair helps them out. He helps them get their car out of the snow. A few weeks to pass in the hospital, Deku stopped feeling sick. When Deku starts playing with his toys, one of them begins to break. Deku tells Inko about his broken toy. She probably told him it probably broke when we took you to the hospital. Deku wonders, is it possible to fix the toy? During the process, Deku sees a hand coming out of nowhere, touching the toy, fixing it. Deku takes the toy to Inko, telling her that a hand came out of nowhere and fixed his toy. When Inko hears this, she's thinking, is this his quirk? Inko takes him to the quirk doctor, but this time the quirk doctor is different from the original. The quirk doctor in this one will be someone from JoJo. The quirk doctor Deku will be getting is Jotaro. Jotaro will be in this one, but he'll also be a doctor instead of a marine biologist. Now Jotaro will do some tests on Deku to see if he has a quirk. He ran through all the tests and seen that Deku is quirkless. Before Jotaro can tell him that he is quirkless, he sees him drop his toy and Crazy Diamond picks it up, and in the process fixing it. Once he sees it, she looks at his medical records and sees that his father is a Joestar. He will tell her, so your husband's last name is Joestar? She tells him yes, and she's asking him, wait, so is his quirk have something to do with his father's side? He tells him a little bit, but he's also telling her he's part of the same family that Deku's father is. She looks at Jotaro, telling him, so you're also a Joestar then? He tells her yes. Yes, it does. She asks him, so what is his quirk then? He tells her that psychokinesis runs through the Joestar family. He tells her throughout some of the years that instead of getting psychokinesis, they have add-ons to their abilities. He used himself for example. I have psychokinesis, but I have the power to stop time with it. Inko will tell him, so wait a minute, you have two quirks then? He tells her no. The power to stop time is an add-on to my psychokinesis. So Izuku has psychokinesis, so what is his add-on? He tells her, I don't know yet. That's why I have to figure out now or when he's older. Jotaro tells her, I need to do some more tests, so can you wait in the hallway? When that happens, Jotaro tells Deku to drop the toy. When he obeys, he sees Crazy Diamond's hands. Jotaro trying to figure out what Deku's stand can do. Jotaro used Star Platinum to break the chair, pretending like the chair fell apart. Jotaro starts acting and saying, I wonder how I'm going to fix this chair. Deku walks over telling him, I think I can help. Once that happens, he sees Crazy Diamond touch the chair and fixing it. Jotaro tells him thanks and starts analyzing the chair. When it happens, he sees the mark that Star Platinum made is gone. Not only that, some of the tears that was in the chair disappeared as well. In Jotaro's mind, he's saying, so he fixed the chair, but how? Jotaro tells her, your son has psychokinesis, but I don't know what his add-on is. Inko asks him, so when can I make an appointment about Deku's quirk? Jotaro tells her it's going to take a very long time for that to happen. She asks him, how long will it take? Jotaro will tell him about 4 years. She'll tell him 4 years. Isn't that a bit too long? Jotaro tells her no, 4 years is good. Jotaro hands her the card saying that since he is family and he has our quirks, I might as well come make house visits. Jotaro will be known for the youngest doctor in Japan. 4 years have passed. Jotaro comes and visits Deku. When he sees Deku, you see some messy pitch black hair. For the people who wondering why am I calling it psychokinesis, it's because the other people who don't have stands, it looks like that. Jotaro looks at Deku, telling him, you dyed your hair? Jotaro asks Deku, where's your mom? Izuku tells him she's out grocery shopping. Jotaro will ask Deku, do you know how to use your quirk now? Deku will tell Jotaro a little bit. Jotaro is wondering how to bring Deku's stand out. until he remembered the time that he got locked up. Jotaro would tell Deku that he has an idea, but it might hurt. Jotaro will use Star Platinum to try to attack Deku. When he was too busy avoiding an attack from Star Platinum, Jotaro grabs the vase and throws it at Deku. Deku sees the vase flying right at him. He grabs him, but Star Platinum grabs him. Star Platinum begins to choke Deku, not enough to kill him, but enough to do some damage. When this happens, Crazy Diamond jumps out and tries to attack him. When it happens, Deku wondering why did he do that, and also who is this man. Before Jotaro can explain, Deku asks him who is that man and where is he. Jotaro tries to explain that too, but Deku cuts him off, asking him why didn't you do anything. Deku bars Jotaro a lot of questions. Jotaro gets angry and tells Deku to shut the hell up. When Deku stops talking, Jotaro tells him that was your stand. Deku asks him what is a stand. He tells him everything what a stand is and how it works. Izuku tells him so that's why you call it psychokinesis. Jotaro tells him yep, and now since you can use your stand, let's figure out what you can do with it. When Jotaro remembers Deku fixing his chair, he now has an idea. Jotaro tells him, I have an idea. Jotaro pulls out an old, rusted, worn-out lighter. Jotaro tells him to pull out your stand and use it. When he was done, the lighter looked like it just came out of the factory. Izuku asks him, wait, what does this mean? He tells him restoration. Your stand's ability is restoration. Izuku asks him, wait, what is restoration again? He tells him it means to reset something back to a previous point. Jotaro said with a ability like that, there must be a weakness. Jotaro grabs a knife and begins to cut Deku a little bit. Izuku will ask him why. Jotaro will tell him try to heal yourself. He would try to do so, but seeing that the wound is not going away. Jotaro tells him so that's the weakness. Izuku asks him what do you mean by a weakness. Jotaro will tell him almost every stand has a drawback. And your drawback is that you can't heal yourself. Well, since you know how to use your stand, I still need to do some more research on you. Inko will come back and ask Jotaro, so what is Deku's add-on? Izuku's add-on is restoration. Jotaro will ask Inko, can I take your son with you to see what his abilities can and can't do? Inko will tell them, I'm not sure. Jotaro tells that this ability could be really useful in the hospital. She'll tell them, okay. A few months have passed. They figured out two things his stand cannot do. Okay guys, thank you for listening. This is What If Deku Had Crazy Diamond Part 1. If you guys want another part to What If Asta had Sonic, Shadow, Silver, and Blaze's power, just say so.